welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Katrina, but I go by Princess K on YouTube and Instagram. And if you're a returner, thank you so much for tuning back into my channel. So for this video, I'm gonna be doing a first impressions one brand tutorial for you guys. So I just actually received the Do It for the Gram eyeshadow palette by Beauty Bakerie. So I just wanted to come on here and do a look for you guys. And I thought that I would just go ahead and feature other Beauty Bakerie products that I already have in my possession. So we're just gonna jump right into this and let's do this look. So I've actually been trying to get my hands on this palette for a while, and I'm happy that I finally got it. I think it's super cute, and of course they have like the best marketing ever. So it's Do It for the Gram. This is the first time me seeing it, having in my possession, everything. Oh, how cute. It says, can you see what it says? Got MILF. I'm not a MILF, but one day I will be. Just kidding. So here is the palette. You get 12 eyeshadows. I'm really so far digging how big the eyeshadow pans are. I think that's super dope. I feel like they've been trying to do that more with eyeshadows and give you guys more products. I know that Morphe recently did that with their like holiday collection that they came out with. They had some bigger pan eyeshadows and transition colors in the middle of it, and then the smaller ones. I actually did a tutorial with that palette. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch a couple colors for you. Unfortunately, it doesn't have names, which I kind of don't like. I kind of like when I'm able to tell you guys the names of the eyeshadows that I'm using, so kind of don't care for that. But I'm gonna go ahead and swatch some of these shimmer colors for you guys, so let's do that. So I want to swatch this color right here, and because there's no names, I kind of have to show you guys as I go along. Woo! These eyeshadows lately have been coming out with some pigments. I really want to do this golden one, so let's do that. Ooh, that is a yellow gold for you. Pink toned shimmer at the top right here. And then I'm gonna do two more. Let's do 5. I'm gonna swatch 5 of them for you guys. Let's do this like iridescent color right here. Wow, that one is pretty. Look at that. I'm gonna do this green one right here. Okay, so I'm gonna just jump in and create a look for you guys, so let's get started. So going in with a Morphe M511 brush, I'm gonna go into this transition shade right here. I do wish that there was something a little bit more lighter or like subtle, not as deep of a transition color, but it's okay. And I've already primed my lid. I always use my LA Girl concealer in Toffee, so I'm gonna go right into this color. So now using a Morphe R36 brush, I'm gonna go into that brown shade. So this brown is one of the shades that I was talking about in the Makeup Shayla palette, where they come out with the brown, and if it is not dark enough, it doesn't show up or it doesn't really do much. And that's what this brown is sort of kind of doing. It's not really making too much of a difference. What it's doing is really just like diffusing out the orange shade, but it's not really deepening it up enough like I need it to. But let's keep going. I'm gonna keep trying and see. I'm gonna swatch that too so you guys can know what I'm talking about. So this is that brown shade. You see how that's just like almost the same color as my flesh? It's way too chalk. Like it literally almost blends in, and it kind of has like a pinkish undertone to it, or like it's not really as dark. I mean, there's somewhat of a difference. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's not big time. So what I'm gonna do, because that brown shade in this palette isn't dark enough, I'm gonna just jump right into my Lime Crime palette, and I'm gonna go into the color Iconic. Do you see how dark that color is? That's the kind of color I need, because there's a totally big difference, and I'm just gonna show you guys. So here is that brown shade, and I mean, it looks a little bit more deeper on camera. So there is the brown shade for Lime Crime, and then the brown shade for the Beauty Bakerie palette. See how much darker that is? That's the kind of color I need. So now to cut my crease, I'm going to be using the Beauty Bakerie Cookie Dough Ice Cream. This is one of my favorite Beauty Bakerie products. I feel like if you don't want to use concealer and you kind of just like need to cut your crease easily, this stuff right here is so smooth, and it has sort of like a color to it to where you don't need to put anything over it. I'm gonna swatch that. You don't need to put anything over it. You could literally just do a cut crease and leave this color on. This is one of my favorite. This is what really helped me learn how to do a cut crease, because using concealer used to confuse the heck out of me, and like having to set over it, like it would always confuse me. So I'm gonna take this, and I'm gonna be using an Anastasia 18 brush. So because I want to do something that really pops, I'm going to go into that yellow gold shade that I swatched for you earlier. So now taking a Sigma E34 brush, I'm going to go into that brown shade and kind of just go along the edges of where I placed it. I'm not gonna blur out anything, I'm kind of just really gonna define it. So before I apply my lashes, I'm gonna go ahead and work on my bottom lash line. So I'm gonna be taking those two same colors that we used, that orange and that brown shade, and I'm gonna just run that along the bottom of my lash line. And I'm gonna be using that same Sigma E34 brush. Whenever I use an orange color, I really like to go for like a grungy look when I do the bottom lash line. So I'm not gonna be like neat with this. I'm kind of gonna be a little bit messy in a way. So I went and applied my lashes and some bottom mascara. So now I'm gonna go into this kind of like gold, I don't know what color that is. And I'm like the worst at like saying what a color is. I don't know if y'all noticed, because I'll be like orangey pink, pinky magenta, like, so I'm gonna go into this color right here. So let me swatch that for you guys really quick. So I guess it's kind of just like a champagne gold color, and I'm gonna be using a Sigma E58 brush, and I'm just gonna take that on the inner tear duct or the inner corners of my eye. So now moving on to the face, I've already featured this product when I was doing the cake mix for the Beauty Bakerie, their foundation. So I'm gonna just go ahead and use it again because I just want to keep this like Beauty Bakerie. So I'm gonna be using the Coffee and Cocoa Better Not Bitter palette. And so to highlight, I'm gonna go into Your Grounded. I featured this one in that video as well, but honestly I think that's kind of like the only color I could use as a highlighter because this anti-depresso is really dark. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this color, and I'm gonna use La Vida Mocha for blush. And to highlight, I'm gonna be using the Sigma High Cheekbone Highlighter F03 brush. Now for blush, I'm gonna go into La Vida Mocha. And I'm going to be using a Sigma powder blush brush. This is in F10. So there you guys have it for the final look. I actually really like this look. I feel like that gold color that I added just made the look pop so much. But overall, I do really like the palette. I wish the palette did have names, and I wish that that brown color was a little bit darker, but for the most part, I really do like the palette. It's already been out for a while, so it's not anything new, but I just wanted to do kind of like a first impressions because I just received it today. I hope you guys like the final look. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that bell button so you know when I upload weekly videos, which I'm thinking I'm gonna be uploading like Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday, so like 3 times a week, I think, if I can do that. But yeah, I hope you guys liked the video. Like I said, don't forget to subscribe, comment down below if you like this look or any looks that you want to see, and I really hope to see you guys next time. Thanks for joining me.